Hi, I'm Dr. Brandy McCanns. I'm here with you today because I really enjoy sharing with people exercises and tools and different gifts that I have so that people can begin to take their own steps towards their wellness care. Rather than relying on practitioners, not that it's not good to have a practitioner that helps you get over certain blocks, but it's also really good to start embodying some concepts and some exercises and particular practices along the way so that you can also begin to take responsibility for where you're at and how you feel. And there's a lot of these things that I've learned from multiple teachers along the way of my journey to creating the level of wellness that I have in my life now. And this particular exercise is a way to move any stagnation or feelings of stuckness, if you will, that's in your body and in your mind. So there's a distinct mind-body connection. So if we have any kind of feelings of resistance in our life, in different areas of our lives, then it's quite likely that you're going to have some kind of resistance in your body. It may be a tight muscle, it may be a dysfunctional organ system, and who really knows what leads to what. What we do know is that we can do exercises like the one I'm going to share with you today to begin removing that stuck energy and to allow yourself to feel freer in your body. So what we want to do is we want to take a nice, gentle, relaxing seat. So you may want to sit on the floor. Personally, I have a little meditation cushion that I sit on. I love it. I've had it for years, and it's just imbibed with all my juicy, yummy meditation energy. So I always sit on it when I want to get centered. But you find your particular place. Make a little sacred place or a perfect chair or something you feel comfortable in. And just take a few minutes for yourself to do this exercise. So what we're going to do is we're just going to close our eyes and take a deep breath. And just allow your breath to soften your body. So if you're breathing and you're feeling your shoulders rising up, just let them go. And allow your breath to move down into your belly. You may even want to put your hands on your belly so you can feel the breath moving in and out of your belly. And just becoming aware of your body. Take a few more deep breaths. Bringing more relaxation into your body with your breath. The breath is something we can always connect to. It's never not there. Unless we're not alive, then we don't have breath, but we're still riding the breath, I believe. But it's always there as long as we're in this body. And you have the ability to be conscious of it, connect to it, and move it to different places in your body. So in this very moment, look around or feel around in your body and just notice where you may have some tension. Maybe you have a sore muscle or a tight back, or maybe you even feel tension not so much in a muscle, but in a space. So I can kind of feel a little tension in front of my heart. I can feel a little tension, not in my shoulder, but behind my shoulder. Maybe you feel a little tension in your hips. It could be anywhere, just wherever it is, just notice. There's no right or wrong. We're just noticing. And wherever that tension is, go ahead and put your hand on it. You can place your other hand off the body or on your lap. If you go palm side down, it'll be a more relaxing posture. And just notice where you're feeling that tension. And as you continue to feel the tension, just allow your hand to begin to move around in front of that area. Maybe it's moving through the area. If you feel tension in your space around your body, which some people do, move your hand around and just kind of wave that space around. Or if it's on your body, move your hand around in that particular place and just continue to move it around. So you can imagine this is like a little pond of water that's been stagnant and there's some stuckness there, and you want to just swirl it around and bring some oxygen to it and bring some life to it and bring some vitality to it, and just swirling it and whatever's causing that tension in your mind or your body, we're just moving it around. So it's like dusting house, right? It's like dusting the floor and removing all the stagnation and the lint and the dusty corners and the dust bunnies that are hiding. We're just moving that around. And notice if you're having a shift in your breath. You may move your hand faster. You may move your hand slower. And just notice if you've had a shift in your breath. If you've had a shift in your breath where you've taken a deep inhalation, a sigh, a yawn, any kind of shift in your breath, then you've completed the exercise. Just bring your hand down, take a deep breath, and notice how it feels in that space. So if you were like me rubbing your heart area, notice how that feels in that space, in the heart. Does your heart feel more open, more buoyant? And maybe you don't feel anything. That's okay. Notice if you still have tension there. Likely if you had a shift in your breath, there's no tension in that space. The shift in your breath is an indication that you've shifted from a state of survival to a state of balance. Your nervous system has shifted, literally shifted, just by moving your hand and moving your breath from a state of survival to a state of balance, a state of relaxation. In the state of relaxation, when our nervous system is in relaxation, we can actually be more at peace, and we can be more likely to respond in a positive way rather than react to what life brings us. So thank you very much for allowing me to share this with you today. And if you're on the Ignite Women's Coaching Program, this will go right along with the exercises that we did today on our conference call. So namaste.